afternoon. I'm Kofi from Iwineti Africa. May I meet you?
My name is Kenneth Igiri, the Strategy Club, Kenneth Igiri LLC. And of course, I do my regular work on weekdays, which I'm not speaking for today.
Can you tell us about 2024 Entrepreneurship Conference?
All right, so this vision was basically captured by our pastor, Pastor Moses Addison, who thought about the fact that we needed to help those of us who are doing business in our church, help them to be more resilient, to understand the basics of business, and to understand that they can succeed in our context, which is Ghana. They can actually succeed here. So we decided to put together and bring together people who have done something significant here in Ghana, who can encourage us, motivate us, as well as give us guidance in terms of the accurate knowledge that we need. So that's why we focus on three key areas in this conference. We focus on digital business, we focus on strategy, and we focus on resilience. Starting from scratch, bootstrapping business in the country of Ghana.
Okay, overall, sir, was your expectation met?
Yes, I would have loved for more people to be here. Our target was 120 people, but we had probably about 50, 60 people, which is half of it, which is it's okay to start. This is our first time doing this. But in terms of content, I think the expectation was met to a very large extent. We had Awo Amoabeng, we had John Kofi Annan, and I also shared a bit. So I think the content was very strong, and I think more people should be aware of this kind of conference. So generally, content-wise, great. Attendance, not so great. Organization, I think we tried. In it.
All right. So are we looking forward to a program like this in the nearest future, say this year or next?
Maybe it will be annual. We don't know yet. So these are conversations we'll have with the church leadership, the pastor, and understand how we can structure it so that we can make more impact, make it seasonal. It can be every quarter, it could be every year. Let's see how it goes.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Then what's the third slide? Sorry, I missed the vision and mission. So the first thing is you have to even decide where you're going before you identify. So what you're going to do is conceptualize, imagine your business. It can be a very simple business. You can say, I want to be a tailor, right? I want to be an event planner. Just imagine it. Then make some notes and say, where do I see this my business in the next few years? Then you go to the next slide. Ask yourself, what are my strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, threats? Go to the next slide. Look through the pastel. I think we can. Let's have one sheet here so that at least just observation. I will not give you the assignments right now, but at least let's know what we are doing. Just observation. All right. Then after that, you have a BMC, a business model canvas. Am I correct? So the business model canvas is a summary business plan. You start from who am I going to serve? My customers. How do I interact with them? Customer relationships. What is my unique selling point? What makes me different from everybody else? What do I need to execute my business? And so forth. Everything I put here, some of these things, it takes about 4 weeks to go through them. But this is an expository. This is like exposing you to it. You can go forward and try it out, then do your research much later.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Kofi from Iwineti Africa. May I know you, sir?
Yeah, my name is Moses Kofi Addison, a pastor and an entrepreneur.
Oh, wow, you're an entrepreneur.
Yes.
I see. Can you tell us about how the 2024 Entrepreneurship Conference came about, the thought you had, how was it better?
Yes, the thought is that in the body of Christ today, most of the problems we are having, they are not spiritual. Because God has given us power to make wealth. So we need to create that awareness. So there's always a gap. So I think that gap must be bridged. So that is why we came up with this program as a way of bridging the gap, to create the awareness, number one, also to advocate that there's a need for the body of Christ to look at that side, not only spiritual.
Okay, so was your expectation met at the end of the...
Oh yeah, of course, because in one of the network this morning when they interviewed me, I told them that this is not an event, it's a process. So we will not be able to get everything today. It's a journey. So we have started a journey today, and we are going somewhere. So, to my estimation, yes, we have met our expectation.
Was there anything you picked up today?
Yes, I've picked something which is very good. Your brand must resonate with your character. So if you say that when you come to my organization, you spend some few minutes, but people come to your organization, even the receptionist, the way they receive the person, nothing shows. So your brand should be reflective, right from your car park, your receptionist, before the person gets to you. So we also, as a church, when people are coming to see us in a church, how do you receive the people? So whatever we stand for must speak for itself. Not we doing colorful things, brochures, flyers, telling people about all the good things. But when they come there, they don't see the good things. Yes, so that's one key thing that I think that is at my high point. And also resilience, tenacity, consistency. So whatever you begin, you may begin the thing on the small note, but it will grow. Even the Bible, the good book. Yes, he who, since you believe in God, your beginning may be little, but your end shall be greater. But it's only going to take consistencies to take you to your greater end. If you give up on the way, you deny yourself of that great blessing that is waiting for you. So I think that consistency is very, very necessary. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
My name is Violet. I'm the founder and CEO of Skin Gourmet. At Skin Gourmet, we make raw handmade skincare sourced from out of Ghana and so free.
Okay, so I was actually going to ask you to talk about.
Excellent. So I've done that already.
Alright, so how did it come about? I know you said you mentioned quite a few of them, but what was that exactly actually prompted you to start? Can you just write it in short?
I think essentially what made me start Skin Gourmet was the need to heal myself. But I think in the long run, it was about making an impact in Ghana and boosting economic growth, and also being able to create decent jobs by working with the local value chains that we have at the grassroots.
Skin Gourmet, what exactly do we make? What products or products you have?
Okay, so at Skin Gourmet, we make edible butters, we have edible scrubs, we have edible as well, and cleansers, which are mainly black soap and we work with local resources from Ghana, and then we transform them into innovative products for export.
People actually means
Actually,
I can use it on my children, and peradventure it goes into their mouth. They can lick it and no harm will come to them.
I mean, I think the main thing is the idea of edible skincare is that whatever you put on your skin is absorbed into your body. So if you're not going to eat it, why would you put it on your skin?
Well, I like that analysis. If you're not going to use it, why apply it on your skin?
Exactly.
Nice. But can you please, before you leave, can you just give a short advice to young entrepreneurs?
I would say that as an entrepreneur, when you're entering business, the mistake a lot of us make is we go in there to satisfy our needs. But business is about satisfying other people's needs. So therefore, you have to change your mindset to realize you're not there to serve yourself, but you're there to serve others. Entrepreneurship is a service. And the minute you understand that it's your ability to provide that service better than anyone else, that's how. And that often means that you put others before you.
It was very unsettling for me, because I'm wondering, why can't everybody have the same as everybody else? Why can't we all be in like the developed nations? Like if you go to America, even if someone is not as rich as someone else, they have the same privileges. And so that really disturbed me. And by the way, I used the shea butter, and I was like, wow. Within 3 days, scarring, everything was gone. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to create a business. I found the remedy to everything. So I did not go on the internet and do research. And I'll tell you why. I was afraid. And I was afraid because I already had the vision in my mind. If I'm going to start something, I am going to make it big. It's going to be global. I'm a banker. I have 145 Ghana cedis in my account. Who would give me money? Like, are you serious right now? So he was like, I said, I'm going to start a business. He's like, okay, best of luck. But I still had that relationship. So I called my uncle in the UK because I'm starting a skincare company. I don't really know what the inputs are going to be. I've never done this before. And I said, Uncle, can I have this, that? And he's like, okay. And I said, okay, so I'll pay you back once it comes. But in the back of my mind, I mean, he's my uncle, come on. So the items finally came. And he said to me, you know, since you're starting your business, I'm just going to give it to you. And I said, thank you very much. But in the back of my mind, when somebody's giving something to you, it doesn't mean you just take it. You have to think about how best are you also going to invest in them, because that's how you keep that relationship going.
I'm John Kofi Annan, founder CEO of IDEA. IDEA is an acronym and it is Innovative Digital Entrepreneurship Academy. We are into tech training consultancy and we are a digital hub connected with over 11,000 students from over 30 countries across the world. And we train in different tech courses, cybersecurity, digital marketing, and more.
What makes you different from every other digital hub that we know and hear about?
What we do is that we imbibe more of practical studies than even theoretical studies. And what we do is we do live practical. So live practical means that we don't have a recorded version that or a video that we are giving you to go and learn. No, we give you live practical. So every changing trend that is happening with the technology is what you are learning at that moment. So for instance, if I did a video on maybe how you can do graphics with Canva over there maybe a year ago, it is not the same thing that is applicable today. So I can't give you that to learn today, but rather you have to learn what of today. So that's why our practical approach goes with live practical. So you learn what is of today and the trends of today.
So we can say in IDEA, we move with the trend, right?
Yes. And even if we are in class, and then in terms of curriculum, even if we are in class and there's a new technology that comes, we are not going to go on with the old one. We adapt to the new one, and we make sure you learn the new one.
I'll always ask this anytime I'm present at an entrepreneur program like this. Your advice for young entrepreneurs?
Start with what you have. Build upon it. Because no matter what, as an entrepreneur, you cannot make fortunes overnight. One of the key things is that as an entrepreneur, you are not looking for profit to eat. What you are looking for is to serve the people, give them value, and at the end of the day, you exchange it for value. And the value you get is money, which is either profit you get from your business. But one of the key things as an entrepreneur you have to do is that find problems of the society, solve those problems, and from there, the money will come. So you don't need to gather millions as an entrepreneur to start. Start small, grow big.
Start with what you have. Start with what you have. Thank you for your time.
Finally, you can start tech skills as business without you having an office or without you having money. This is one thing that I want you to know. I didn't start my business with money. Nobody gave me money. It is a skill that I acquired over the years, but that one, pay the price for it. Invest in yourself. You see me, for the first time, you will not see me having more than 2 shoes. Sir, this is my fact. I don't have more than 2 shoes. I don't have more than 2 shoes. I don't have more than 10 clothes. This one, I don't have more than 10. But you always see me looking what? Sharp. Do you know why? I invest more money in acquiring knowledge than even sewing clothes and buying shoes. I know there are ladies here who go and even buy hair of 1,000 Ghana cedis. Some buy 3,000 cedis. Some buy all manner of buyables. Please cut down that and invest in learning skills. You want to travel abroad? You want to do business anywhere? Learn the skills. Invest in yourself. And please, when you start making money, don't start living extravagant life.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Kathy, reporting for Iwineti Africa. May I meet you, please?
My name is Joycelyn Igiri. Yes.
Please, what's your position here today?
Okay, so with the protocol team for today's conference, Entrepreneurship conference, being hosted by ICGC Roman Ridge Assembly. yes, for the church, yes.
So I see you going everywhere, being involved with everything. Can you give us an overview of the program?
Well, I mean, it's been a great program. I mean, this is our first quarter program that we planned, entrepreneurship program. It's supposed to encourage, teach businesses how to get their business together and then grow. So today's session has been very insightful. I mean, our speakers, Awo Amoabeng, Mr. Kofi Annan, and then Mr. Kenneth Igiri himself, all the knowledge, the things they have taught the participants, including myself, has been very insightful, yes.
Was your expectation met as to the numbers that turned up and all of that?
It's okay. I mean, like you'd say, if you really desire something or if you're passionate about something and you see such a program and it matters to you that it will inform your business growth, you'll be present. So I believe those who came are the ones that the program is meant for. They came and the number is not the way we expected, but I think the people that need to hear this message, this knowledge or get this information were here and they got it, yes.
Okay, so when next are we expecting this power-packed program?
Okay, so it's not in my purview to say, but hopefully one more before the year runs out. If not, God willing, next year by this time we'll have.
Thank you. It was nice speaking with you, ma'am.
My pleasure. Thank you.
My name is Nadine Sam. I am a member of this church, ICGC Mercy Temple. I'm here today to find out more about entrepreneurship, how I can get some of my ideas executed, what skills I can gain, how to help myself gain digital skills to be a better worker in the corporate space, but also to help myself when it comes to entrepreneurship.
So overall, were you able to pick something? Can you share one or two things that you picked from today's event?
I think this event, especially Violet's conversation, it definitely helped reinforce my thoughts that you should try your best to make your business something that is valuable to everyone, not just yourself. You're not in it just to make money, but really you're trying to give a value to the community, to your customers, to even your employees. They should benefit out of the business. They should have they should take something out of the business and be able to really put some their passion as well. If they're not getting anything from it, they're not going to be able to have the same energy and ideas and want to see that improvement that you yourself as the business owner want to see. And you should also be a person of an integrity, so that wherever you go, whoever is under you, if you're a leader, that they will be able to follow you and follow you knowing that, oh, you do what you say you're going to do.
Thank you. Thank you. You picked quite a number of insightful things from today's entrepreneur training. It was nice speaking with you too.
Nice speaking with you too. Thank you.
Wemo Craft is a brand that deals in footwear, bags, and then accessories. We mainly production. We use the hand weaving technique, which is macrame arts, to weave and then make these products. We are mainly a female-dominated brand in terms of production. Our staff is mainly made of female, and then just a few portion of male. In as much as it's a business, we also use this as a way to give back to the society by helping youth gain some skills. So we have the training programs where we train people and then we work with them as well, so that they use that income they make to further their education, also start a livelihood. So that's that's basically our brand, Wemo Craft. And we mainly focus on production, and then we have major outlets or partners that we work with who sell our products for us, like Jade Maya collections and then a few others.
Nice meeting you. So do you have a budget for intern? You spoke about having youth, women, like it's a female-dominated venture, sort of. So do you have budget for interns?
We don't have a budget for interns because it's a personal initiative I have started on my own. So it's not something that I don't have any kind of funding or anything support from anybody. So it's just what we have, and then just in our own community in Oyarefa, the people around mainly, and then they come in, and then we are actually open to people funding us.
What year did you start Wemo Craft?
10 years ago, immediately I completed KNUST. I finished my service as a teaching assistant in the College of Art, and then I took this up.
What bettered it?
What bettered it is the consistency. And then the consistency and not giving up, because it's taking 10 years to get here. There are a lot of struggle because it's a new art, and it's a new art, and then working on your own without any sort of funding, starting on your own basically from the ground and being an organic growth. It's better because I've learned a lot of things through challenges, but then I've been able to stand the test of time.
Thank you for your time.
I'm Abigail from Daily Swift.
Day like Swift. This is the very first time, honestly, that I'm hearing about you. Why? Not enough publicity, or what exactly?
There's enough publicity. So we usually target the youth, the schools, universities more often, and the senior high schools. And now we are going more corporate. So we are going to churches, we are going to work offices, workplaces, and all that. So I wonder why you don't know about it.
All right. So tell me, why should I invest with Dalek Swift? What is the extra?
Okay, so the extra is that the account is contributory. That means that you make any amount of money into the account, and then you earn interest as well. So deposits as low as 5 cedis earn interest of 14% per annum.
Per annum?
Yes, per annum, because you know how the economy is now. We can't do it per month or per week or something. So it's per annum. So depending on the amount you deposit in the account, you earn interest on it. Depending as
so every investment, the interest rates or the interest I earn on it is per annum. You don't do monthly.
So let me explain that better. So when I say per annum, it's 12 months, so you get interest at the end of the year. But then, because we also want you to see that your account is growing, you earn interest on the account monthly per what you're supposed to get at the end of the year. So if it's 14%, you are getting a portion out of the 14% every month, and that is 1.16%. So you're getting that monthly on the account until the year ends.
I see the trick. Oh, yeah. All right. It was nice speaking with you. I think you should blow your trumpets more, because we're yet to hear about it. Like, honestly, it's my first time I'm hearing about you, and I'm surprised.
So let me give out our social media handles. You can get us on Facebook at Daily Swift, and on Twitter, Daily Swift as well. We are there. We are making noise. I don't know why you're not hearing, but then we are making noise to everyone.
How reliable are you?
Very reliable. In the financial cleanup, we were not affected. Everybody who wanted to get their money received it. So people had the trust in us and are still investing with us till today. So don't worry, we are sorted.